time now on Chat and Spin Radio in the UK is 8 p.m. and we've got our next guest on the line. Who's calling and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name's Oliver Paglia. I'm calling from Reykjavik, Iceland.
Oliver, now you're a book author, so just tell our listeners about the book and where people can purchase it from and what inspired you to write it.
Okay, so it's a series of books. They're called The Animal Kingdoms. Book 1 and Book 2 are out now. Book 3 hopefully should be coming sooner later this year. The first book is called The Mealworm's Tooth. The second book is called Gauntlet of Wrath. And you can get them from Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk. What inspired me to write them was that the short version of the story is one day I was sitting down watching a documentary called Planet Narnia about the secret astrological code in the Narnia books, the 7 books of the Narnia books written by C.S. Lewis. And the idea for my fantasy trilogy flashed into my head. And then I started writing.
You got any more books in the pipeline?
Yeah, so as I said, the third one's coming out. The working title for that at the moment is The Tree of Life. That'll be the third and final part of my Animal Kingdom series. And at the moment, I'm sketching outlines on various works. None that have a release date yet. But one of the things that I'm seriously thinking of doing is a non-fiction analysis of a particular sci-fi action classic, which I don't want to talk about yet because I haven't written the book.
Well, yeah, and you don't want to give the plot away.
No, I don't want to give the idea away.
Right, okay then, Oliver. Now, anything else you want to mention?
Yeah, just briefly. Sorry, you asked me about the fantasy books. I'll just explain the plot first. So, the Mealworm's Tooth, part 1, book 1 of my fantasy trilogy, that starts off with the protagonist, Faharan. He's an orphan child raised by a kind of exotic animal species that lives away from mankind, kind of an ancient civilization of mankind. But he has to travel across the world to get to that place in order to find the mealworm, which is like a mythical dragon monster creature, because the tooth of the mealworm is believed to have magical properties that can save his surrogate people from a mysterious blight that is destroying their homeworld. So that's the setup for the first one. You'll have to read that before I explain the second one.
Okay then, Oliver. Anything else you want to mention?
Just a speedy recovery to Mr. Johnny D, who I believe works for you.
He certainly does, and he's in hospital in Liverpool, and he's hopefully he'll be out soon and be able to repair the recording system here. But Johnny will do it all right. He'll be absolutely fine. Oliver, you're in Iceland.
I am.
I don't mean the store. I mean the
country. Yeah.
If you could get a loaf of bread, that would be fine. But you're not Icelandic, are you?
I'm not. I thought my accent might have given that away by now. Yeah. No, I'm English. I was born and bred in Hampshire. I've been living here for about 5 years now.
Right. Okay then. Well, you have a nice time up there, John, and Oliver, and that's absolutely fine. And that was Oliver Paglia on the line from Reykjavik in Iceland. Thanks very much.
Thank you.